breaking news in the escalating standoff between the Trump administration and Harvard University. Federal funding, student visas, and free speech are all on the line as tensions rise between one of America's most prestigious institutions and the White House. CBS News has confirmed that Harvard University could soon lose an additional $100 million in federal funding. A letter issued by the Trump administration earlier today directs 9 federal agencies to review and potentially cancel about 30 contracts with the university. These contracts span various research and academic fields and are set to be terminated unless deemed absolutely critical to government operations. This move comes on top of a previous freeze on $3.2 billion in grants and contracts, marking a dramatic shift in federal support for the nation's oldest university. In a fiery social media post, former President Trump accused Harvard of harboring what he called radicalized lunatics and troublemakers, citing a lack of cooperation in handing over lists of foreign students. Quote, "We are still waiting for the foreign student lists from Harvard so that we can determine how many radicalized lunatics, troublemakers, all should not be let back into our country." Trump added, "The best thing Harvard has going for it is that they found the best judge. But have no fear, the government will in the end win." Harvard president responded in an interview with NPR, claiming the government's actions are not just about policy, but retaliation. The federal government is raising issues like anti-Semitism, speech, and discrimination. While some concerns are valid, especially regarding freedom of speech, cutting essential research contracts harms the country, not just Harvard. He emphasized the importance of free expression, stating that students and faculty must feel safe to speak openly, especially at a research university. Today, a federal court in Massachusetts will hold an initial hearing on the legality of the Trump administration's actions. The main focus, the blocking of visas for nearly 1/3 of Harvard's student body, who are international students. Harvard argues that it has complied with all legal requirements but refuses to go beyond what the law demands, citing the need to preserve academic independence and constitutional rights. This isn't just about Harvard. Many believe this is a warning shot to other American universities. The message is clear: comply with federal demands or face potential consequences. As the president continues to criticize institutions he believes are uncooperative or politically biased, other universities may be next in line for scrutiny, especially over foreign student admissions and campus speech policies. Harvard isn't alone. NPR and its member stations have also filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration, accusing it of retaliating against independent media. Though NPR itself receives only about 1% of its funding from the federal government, its member stations heavily rely on public funds. Their lawsuit argues that the government is violating the First Amendment by trying to silence journalism it doesn't like. As this legal and political drama unfolds, the outcome could reshape how universities and media organizations operate under federal oversight. We'll continue to monitor developments as the courts weigh in on this landmark battle between education, media, and government power. Be sure to subscribe for updates and leave your thoughts in the comments. This is a story that could affect the future of free speech and education in America.